All right. Gyökeres to Arsenal transfer blow comes in here onto the Rokani Media Football, and I think you people will obviously be glad to know what it's all about. And Kieran Tierney has finally said his goodbyes to the people at Arsenal, and he is ready for his new journey. Smash the like button, comment, and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are, and continue to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Arsenal is still chasing in for two strikers, Benjamin Sesko and Viktor Gyökeres. And guess what? There is Gyökeres to Arsenal transfer blow. Remember, it really happened this week, and it is coming in through via the Sports Witness that Viktor Gyökeres has pulled out of the Sweden squad. Official reason given his injury, but unsure if it's injury or not injury. It could be potentially be to the transfers. That is Sports Witness in there for you. So Gyökeres has pulled out of the Swedish squad, and I think it's gonna be hard for us to think that it might be injury. Others will think that it's all about him wanting to play for his next club, right? And that is Viktor Gyökeres for you. So if it's injury, then it does really bad to the club of Arsenal, because it leaves them with just one option to sign. Yet Andre Bartha, the sporting director of Arsenal, is using these two players to see to it that he really piles pressure on the other club, to see to it that it dances on his tunes as far as the amount of money he wants to offer to them is really concerned. For Viktor Gyökeres, 60 to 70 million euros is the amount of money that it's being called for by Sporting Lisbon. And for a player known as Benjamin Sesko, they are calling in for 100 million euros. So as it stands, where do you fall, and which side do you think deserves that amount of money to be given to it, if at all you've been following up onto the things that you're really doing in here? Andre Bartha believes that having these two teams in conversation, Sporting Lisbon knowing that Arsenal is looking in for Benjamin Sesko, and Leipzig also knowing that Arsenal is really eyeing Gyökeres, it's really one of the hugest ever approaches in the game of football that will ever come up, to say to it that this sporting director really gets exactly what he wants. We know what he wants, and at a certain point X, you might think that he might be willing to take all those two. You understand? You might even think that he's really willing to take all those two, yet he's not into the mood of obviously going ahead to take all those two. He just wants to get one, but he's really trying to see to it that all goes on well as planned. Now, others are really thinking that it's because these games are all about being transfers, right? I think that's what some people are really thinking about. It's all about the transfer. And for Viktor Gyökeres, he has been in the news for a very long time, that he wants to really play for another club. And because Sweden is playing friendlies, I think he might have told his coach that, what if I injure myself, yet there is a chance for me to play for a big club? Remember, if this injury is really genuine, then clubs like Arsenal will be scared. But I think it's all about the transfer. That is it. For me, it's really having the hallmarks of a transfer, that he wants to obviously be outside there, get his new club, and then he'll play for Sweden in the upcoming World Cup qualifiers. But right now, he's focused onto what kind of summer he's going to be having and what kind of season he's going to be having. And I think it might be great for him as a player, because a lot of people are really putting out him as the outright striker that Arsenal should sign. Though Arteta and Andy Bartha look like they're really interested into Benjamin Sesko. So that's how things are happening at the club of Arsenal right now. But if it's an injury, then Arsenal cannot obviously go in for an injured player. And if he goes in and does the medical when the injury is really minor, then it will obviously do the needful. And there is another narrative that is being ran outside there that these people, especially the players for the club of Arsenal, especially Gyökeres, when he felt something really a little small in the training session, was like, I'm injured, I can't really proceed, because he knows to it that this is the golden chance he has to obviously get to a club where he wants, as Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea. I think Chelsea is now out of the race because they've gone ahead to sign Liam Delap. Juventus also needs a forward, and is it Bayern Munich? They also need a forward. So he knows to it that there are very few strikers on the market, because if at all you look at the strikers available in the market, Gyökeres, Sesko, Ekitike, Alexander Isak. So there are few left on the market. So as there are few left on the market, I tell you what, a player known as Viktor Gyökeres is like, I need to handle my body with care. If I feel a little bit of an ego, I obviously have to show these people that I shouldn't proceed with the training session of the Swedish national team. So that is Viktor Gyökeres for you. And him being a danger man, everyone is obviously going to be coming at him. And he might find himself injured in those 2 games that Sweden is going to play in the international break. So we are waiting to see how that will happen. Will Arsenal continue to pursue the transfer of Viktor Gyökeres when he's really injured? Or Gyökeres has gone ahead to obviously try to really spare himself for the best team to obviously sign him as a player of good quality, and a player who has been consistent for the previous 2-3 seasons into what he does best in the game of football. And what does he do best? Scoring goals. That's what he does best, and that is Viktor Gyökeres for you. Now, let's get into what Kieran Tierney has gone ahead obviously put out as his bye-bye message to the fans of Arsenal, and I know it's really a highly touching message for the fans of Arsenal. He said, just thank you for everything from day one. They supported us through the good times and bad, and they supported me through some hard times as well. I think that's what I'm almost grateful for. The times where it wasn't so good, also easy, for me is when they probably supported me most. So I'm just very grateful, and I feel very lucky to have the support for them. I feel so lucky that I've played for this club, and the love that the supporters have given me has been amazing. I've loved every day here, and I've learned so much. I've improved so much, and I just feel very lucky. When I first came in, obviously the club is huge, absolutely massive, but in the league table, we were probably where we shouldn't be. I think the growth over the last 3 or 4 seasons has been incredible under Mikel Arteta. I think this club and group of players and the manager are just going to go on to even do better things in the future. I've loved it here, loved every minute of it. It's a great time, it's a great team, and I'm so close to some of the boys here. Their countries, so there are countless memories that are amazing for me. Your debut is always special, and winning the FA Cup as well in the first season. I've been here a long time, so it will be sad, but a happy goodbye. That's what Kieran Tierney has gone ahead obviously penned down to the fans of Arsenal in there. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rokani David is my name. Your thoughts on Gyökeres to Arsenal transfer, bro, are welcome in the comment section below. And what are your thoughts about Kieran Tierney saying his bye-bye to the fans of Arsenal? And here everything will come in as you guys want it to be. Rokani Media Football it is, and we never really forsake you, and we'll never do what you people don't want us to do, and continue to subscribe. Summer transfer window, turn your notification bells on, because here we goes, I'm gonna hit to turn in as here we goes in here onto a beautiful channel that is the Rokani Media Football. We out.